All right, you're watching another Smart Money Minute. And if you've watched some of my recent videos, these last few, I've really been honing on different objections that I've heard from prospects in the journey around the value of using an advisor, the costs and the similarity across advisors, and really just trying to shine a light on a few of those things. Today, specifically, I am addressing the objection that I've heard around justifying the cost and like, hey, is this really worth it? So a prospect might come in and say something like, I think I've done pretty well, and paying 1% of my assets annually is just a lot of money. I appreciate someone who is cost conscious because I am that person as well. It is good to be wise with your resources and to really think about where deploying your money will have its greatest value. However, it is also true that some cars cost 20,000 and some cost 200,000. They are both cars. They most of the time have four wheels. How can you justify the difference? And it comes down to both tangible and perceived value. If you are going to pay for something, you should be getting something meaningful in return. There was a study done from Vanguard not long ago that showed an advisor led financial strategy could add up to or even exceed 3% in annual value for clients across the board. This comes from a combination of behavioral management, because when it's our own money, our emotions tend to drive us and it's hard to remain objective to our ultimate benefit. Reducing the investment expenses and trading costs, tax efficiency, reducing the number of missed opportunities by staying on top of it, proper withdrawal saving strategy, and more all contributes to this approximate 3% in annual value for on average for different clients. So if you are self-directing, you may be saving yourself the quarterly advisor fees, but you could be costing yourself much more in lost total return. If you could pay 1% on average to gain approximately 3% in annual value, that would be a deal that most people would take. The work lies in finding the right person and service model for yours and your family's needs in order to ensure you're getting the most value for what you're putting in. Not all advice or advisors are created equal. Unless you have a proper financial management or training experience and emotional detachment from your money, there's a pretty strong case that can be made that you should have a professional you trust take on most of the work. If this has piqued your interest, use the following contact details and we can run through a free assessment of your current approach. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.